بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. This is revision for final exam of first semester of physics. Okay, let's start. First of all, choose the correct answer. Question 1. Which of the following is the unit of acceleration? So it is meter per second squared. The next question. All of the following are units abbreviation except one. So let's see the first one. This is unit. Second, the second one, C, kilogram, it is also unit. D, it's meter, also unit. Only B is not unit. It is what? Quantity. This is the change in time. It's not unit, so will be B. Question 3. What is the final answer of this combination of units? So you have kilogram per second times meter per second squared. So you will multiply the numerator together and the denominator together. So kilogram times meter divided by second times second squared, it will be second cubic second. So kilogram times meter per second cubic second. So it is D. Okay. 4. The relationship between acceleration and time. Acceleration and time. It's what? Inversely proportional relationship. Okay, question 5. The relationship between acceleration and velocity. Acceleration and velocity. It will be directly proportional relationship. So acceleration with velocity directly, acceleration with time inversely. What is the prefix of nano? Nano is what? 10 to the power of negative 9. Nano. 10 to the power of negative 3 milli. 10 to the power of negative 6 micro. 10 to the power of 9 is giga. Round off 22.245 up to 2 digit after the decimal. I need only 2 digit. So you will look after 4. It is 5. So if it's 5, you have to look. It's 4. So it is even number. You will leave as it is. You will not add 1. So it will become 22.24. Okay. So if it's 5, you have to look if it's even or odd. So 4 is even, you will leave as it is. Okay, by which formula we can find time? T equal what? D over V. T equal D over V. From where I get V equal D over T and T equal D over V. Okay, if a radio waves has a period of 1 microsecond, this is microsecond. What is the waves period in second? So this is conversion from micro to second. So micro is negative 6 minus second is 0. The exponent of second is 0. So negative 6 minus 0 will be negative 6. So you'll write 1 times negative 10 to the power of negative 6 second. So it is A. This is conversion. Okay. How many significant figures in this number? So 209, the 0 in between non-zeros considered to be significant figure, so it will be C, 3. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 significant figures. Question 11. Perform the operation by following the rules of significant figures. So here we have addition, so you have to look after the digit, after the decimal. So you have only 1 digit after the decimal. Here I have 3 digits after the decimal, so your answer should include only 1 digit. Okay, so it is D. So actually it was 797.4 and something more than 5, so that we rounded to 5. Okay, it's not 797.4, no, it's 797.5 because 63.258 plus 734.2 equals 797.458. So after 4 we have 58. So this is the answer we get actually. After we add them, we get this answer. But you have to do what? You need only 1 digit after the decimal. So you cannot say 4 because after 4 we have 58. 5 and 8, it means more than 5. So you will add 1. So it will become 5. Tamam? Okay. The next one. Perform the operation by the following of rule significant figures. So also the same thing here, we have addition, so your answer should include only 1 digit because this one only 1 digit after the decimal. This is 3. So after you add them, 13.3 2358 plus 234.2, it will become 247.558. 558. So after 5 we have 58, it will become 6. You will round it طبعا because I need only one digit, so you cannot erase 58 like this, no, because 58 is more than 5, you have to add to 5, so it will become 6, this one. Okay, the number was like this. It was 247.558. So I need only one digit, so you look at the number after 5. It is 5 and 8, it means more than 5, you will add 1 to become 6, so C. How many significant figures does this number have? So because the last zeros also count, because we have decimal. If we have decimal, you have to count the zeros at the end also. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it will become 7 significant figures. Okay. Scientific method. After making observation that leads to a question, so observation and question, a physicist will then what comes after observation and question? Formulate and test the hypothesis. So formulate hypothesis and test the hypothesis. So it's A. Round this number up to one digit after the decimal. I need only one digit, of course. After one, you will look, it's what? It is 539, so it is more than 5. You will add immediately 1, so it will become 2. 5.2, so it is A. Question 16, this is the how to find the percentage error. You know how to find the percentage error. You have to say what? Experimental value minus accepted value over accepted value multiplied by 100. So this is, actually this is squared. Okay, and this is also squared. So you have what? This is accepted value and this is experimental. After you find, you substitute, you will find it's 3.9. So it's, after rounding, it will become 4%. 4%. Okay, which of the following questions best matches that data? This is the data we have. This is schedule, so you can choose any row. You can choose 0.5 with 2.5 or 1.5 with 7.5, any of these rows, and then I just substitute A and B and C and then find C correct. So how? I just write the same equation, mass equal 5 volume. So what is mass? It is, I choose the second one, so 7.5 is mass, equal 5 from the formula, so 5 times 1.5, so you will multiply 5 times 1.5, you will get the same number in each side of the equation, so this is the correct answer, so C. Okay, I tried A and B and D, they were wrong. Okay, use the data shown below to answer question 18 to 20. So you have this data, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 results. How you have to find the mean? I just put it here for you. You're gonna add the values divided by the number of values. So we have 6 values, so you will divide, after you're adding the whole numbers, divided by 6. So you will get 9.63 seconds. So it is 9.6. 3 is less than 5, so you will not add anything, so it will be A. And mean also, how you find the mean? I arrange from small to big, and then you will cancel. In the middle we get 2, you will divide by 2, you will get 9.55, so it is D. And the mode is the most one repeated, which is 10.2. Okay, what is the standard abbreviation for meter? The first one is millimeter, the second one is not correct, the capital M is mega, and the last one is correct. This is meter, sorry, this is meter, this is the abbreviation of meter. Okay, use the graph to the right to answer questions 22 to 24. So during the interval 5 to 10, the velocity is what? 5 to 10, 5 to 10. The one is circled. 5 to 10 is what? At rest. It is at rest. طيب. During which interval the velocity is positive constant? Positive, so it's from 0 to 5. From 0 to 5, this one, 0 to 5 is positive constant, so A. During which interval the velocity is negative? It will become what? From 10 to 15. So this one, the one going down, this is negative velocity, negative constant. So it is from 10 to 15. So C. Okay. What quantity does the meter measure? Meter is the unit of what? Is it the unit of time? No. Is it the unit of force? No. Is it the unit of distance? Yes. Is it the unit of mass? No. So it's a C. So meter is the unit of distance. Okay. Question 26. What quantity does the kilogram measure? Kilogram. Measure what? Kilogram is the unit of mass. So D. Kilogram for mass, meter for distance, second for time. Okay. So what does or what quantity does the second measure? So the second is for what? Time. Time measured by second. So these are units, Sibanat. Okay, 28. What of the following is the smallest prefix? Which one is the smallest? Pico. Pico is the smallest because it's 10 to the power of negative 12. Pico is the smallest. Okay, which one is the largest or biggest? Tera, because tera is 10 to the power of 12, not negative 12. Okay, question 30. The average mass of an electron is 9.1 times 10 to the power of negative 31. So this is power. Kilogram, express it in grams. So from kilogram to gram. How you will convert? Of course, first of all, you will write the exponent. So what's the exponent of kilo? Is 3. Minus, what's the exponent of gram? Is 0. So 3 minus 0 will be 3. So you're going to write the whole number, 9.1 times 10 to the power of negative 31 times 10 to the power of 3. And then you have the same basis, and it's multiplication. You have to add the powers. So negative 31 plus 3 will be negative 28. So it is B. 9.1 times 10 to the power of negative 28 gram. Okay, the same thing, 31 also is conversion. So 1.673 times 10 to the power of negative 26. What is the mass in gram? So first of all, gram, the exponent is 3 minus kilogram is 3 minus gram is 0. So 3 minus 0, 3. So you're going to write the whole number, 10 to the 1.673 times 10 to the power of negative 26 times 10 to the power of 3. So negative 26 plus 3 will become negative 23. You can add the both exponent by the calculator. You will find negative 23. So it is B. Okay. And the answer should be in gram, of course, because we need in gram. Okay. 32. Which branch of physics is measuring temperature? Is it optics? No. It's what? Thermodynamics. Thermodynamics. It's what? Testing the temperature. Heat and cool. Okay. What is the final answer for this operation? So times time. Length over time. So the time will cancel with the time. What's left? Only length. So it is B. Okay. 34. By which equation can we find the change in position? So let's see. Is it x final divided by x initial? No. X initial minus x final? No. X final multiplied by x initial? No. The last one is correct. Delta x equal x final minus x initial. Okay. Which person's results are accurate and precise? Is A. Because all the values are close to each other and they are close to the accepted value. This one. So A is accurate and precise. Okay. Perform the operation by the following the rules of significant figure. Here you have multiplication. So here how many digits you have? You have 4 significant figure, and here you have 2 significant figure. So your answer should include 2 significant figure. So after I multiply, I get 1.409 something, and then you need only 2 significant figures, so it will become 1.4. There is no rounding because after 4 is not more than 5, it's less than 5, so it will become 1.4 only, 2 digit, because 49 also 2 digits. Okay, this is significant figure. Okay, 37. This is definitions. Actually, a set of particles or interacting components considered to be distinct physical entity for the purpose of study. This is system. So this is what? A set of particles that interact together. So this is system. the rate at which velocity changes over time. So velocity over time is what? Acceleration. Easy. Velocity over time, acceleration. The next one, a pattern or plan or representation or description designed to show the structure or workings of an object, system, or concept. It is a model. This is the definition of model. Okay, the velocity of an object at some instant or at a specific point in the object's path is what? Instantaneous velocity. So the velocity at some point or instant point, it will be instantaneous velocity. Okay, an experiment that is based on pure research or scientific research or observation, it will be hypothesis, the definition of hypothesis. Okay, 42, description of how close a measurement is to the correct or accepted value. How the measurement close to the accepted value, it's what? Accuracy. And the next one, the degree of exactness. The word exactness is what? Precision. Exactness, precision. And how close to accepted value will be accuracy. Accepted value, don't forget. Accepted value, accuracy. Okay? Okay. Okay, we have the last question. Find the velocity from the graph shown on the straight or in the right. So you have this straight line. You have to find what the velocity. How you will find the velocity? By the slope. So slope equal what? y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. It could be or it could come as solving, not only choices, it could come solving. So y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So you'll just substitute, you will get 10 meter per second. 10 meter per second. So it's p. Okay, and then you have a comparison between scalar quantity and vector quantity. So scalar quantity has magnitude only. You can write has value only. And vector quantity has magnitude or value and direction. And then example for scalar, you have speed, time, distance, all these example for scalar. Example for vector, you have velocity and displacement. This is comparison between these two. And you have another comparison, unit abbreviation written in regular or Roman letter, units, regular or Roman. Variable abbreviation written in boldface or italic. So it can be boldface or italic. This is also comparison. Okay, let's come to true or false. Here, ya banat, I put 12 true and false. And each sentence, I put one time by true, one time by false, okay? So let's read the first one. Tables, graphs, and equations can make data easier to understand. Yes, they can make what? Easier to understand. Why we use tables, graph, equation? To make it easier. So this is true. The next one is saying tables, graph, and equations can make data. Okay, this is actually difficult. Difficult to understand? No, this is not correct. It is easier correct. In a controlled experiment, we can test two factors at a time. In one experiment, can you test two factors at one time? No, this is not correct. So the next one, in a controlled experiment, we can test one factor. Yes, we can test only one factor at a time. Okay, the symbol delta y represents the change in velocity. No, delta y, it's not for velocity. It's the change of what? Of position. And why it's vertical position, not horizontal position, it's vertical. So 6 is correct. The SI unit of length is millimeter. No, millimeter is not SI unit of length. What is the SI unit of length? Is meter. So the second one is correct. The unit of velocity is meter. No, the unit of velocity is not meter. The unit of velocity is meter per second. Yes, this is the unit of velocity, meter per second. Is it meter per second squared? No, meter per second squared for acceleration. Be careful. Question 11. Measurements of physical quantities must be expressed in units that match the dimension. The unit that must match dimension, yes. The units must match the dimension. What do I mean by units that match my dimension? For example, length, meter, mass, kilogram, like this. So this is true. If I said units doesn't match the dimension, will be wrong. For example, can you measure the mass by meter? No, you have to measure the mass by kilogram. or milligram or gigagram. The most important thing, you have something what matching the dimension, so which is gram. Okay, and then here this will come as matching. So you have to know mechanics is what's the subject of mechanics? The motion of everyday object like a car or bowling ball. So the motion of everyday, it's mechanic. Thermodynamic, it's about what? Having air conditions and to cool your house, so it's about what? Temperature. Wave, for example, listening to benefit program, so sound. Listening to benefit program يعني sound, so sound will be waves, phenomena and vibration. Optics, wearing eyeglasses to see clearly, this is optics. Electromagnetism, studying how much electricity, so the word electricity and the word battery is about what? Electromagnetism. Relativity, particles moving at high speed, just like light speed. Okay, in quantum, it's subatomic particles. Whenever you see the word subatomic or submicroscopical particles, will be quantum. Don't forget, this can come as matching. You have to study very well. Okay, and then you have here, these are the blank dears. Okay, these are the blanks. So the motion are blanks. So for example, if you have initial velocity and acceleration, both of them the same direction, the same signs, will be speeding up. Both of them positive or both of them negative, speeding up. The same sign, speeding up. If you have different signs, one positive, one negative, will be slowing down, not speeding up, slowing down. Okay, if you have initial positive or negative and you have acceleration 0, dears, acceleration 0, immediately it's what? Constant velocity. Okay, if you have initial 0 and you have positive or negative acceleration, will be what? Speeding up from rest, because 0 means rest, so speeding up from rest. It's speeding up, not slowing down, speeding up from rest. If you have 0, 0, it will be remaining at rest. 0, 0, everything 0, remaining at rest. There is no motion aslan. Okay, then you have here 2 concept maps. You have to study them. Okay, you have 2 concept maps. So you have here, scientists use the scientific method to make observation, to state problems, to form hypotheses, to conduct experiment, to communicate results. Why all these? In order to draw what? Conclusion. This is the first concept map. Of course, I'm gonna bring this box and then you have to fill in correct places. Okay, and then the next concept map, you have motion. Motion is determined using an what? Reference point. Is described using an speed and distance. Speed, which is given in direction. We have direction is called velocity. If we have direction, it will be called velocity. A change in which over time, called acceleration. So velocity change over time will be acceleration. So you have these 2 concept maps. And you have also the label of car, of course, the physics of car, the first lesson. This is all about our revision. Thank you so much for watching and good luck in your exam. Bye.